Amazon AMZN up 51% year to date. The quick summary for the video is a current sell for the short term. We are currently seeing an RSI bearish regular divergence and bearish rising wedge during June. The key price point to test is 126.66 and a good buy price is 122. We will also cover the long-term verdict towards the end of the video. This is Intrendias. Welcome to the channel. We are reviewing Amazon, and we're seeing a lot of collaboration between Amazon and Rivian, where Amazon is planning to invest over 1.09 billion in electrifying its European transportation network. We did cover Rivian in a most recent video, which you can check out in the top right or description. Simultaneously, the AI feature that can pose problems for Amazon is Microsoft is rolling out a new feature to help shopping online. Microsoft Buying Guide can change habits of current consumers based on how this AI performs in predicting and recommending purchases. The only issue with this red flag in an article from TipRanks is that the Microsoft Edge by user share is only at 5.3% compared to Chrome over half at 62% and then Apple Safari at 21%. So unless Google is planning to have an AI shopper guide in their own Chrome browser, or even if Apple decided to pump a Siri with AI, then it could pose some problems. But at the same time, I don't really see this being an issue for Amazon's e-commerce platform if if Microsoft were to enact this AI shopper guide. But still an interesting tidbit from TipRanks. And then finally, to review the essence of what Amazon is, it is an e-commerce platform, but it's also important to not forget that AWS exists, where it can help cloud computing platforms on demand for individuals, companies through APIs. And this can help with horizontal scaling and storing things into the cloud, and obviously way more applications than what we can cover here. So although yes, Amazon is an e-commerce platform where people could shop and then get 2-day delivery, it's also important to outlook and see that Amazon's actually also a data company where they're doing cloud computing, cloud storage, horizontal scaling so that your hardware, instead of expanding vertically, you can opt for virtual machines to spread the workload and get your algorithm done faster. So AI, Amazon is very much in this AI race as well. So it's important to have that tidbit. In terms of world economic news, we are seeing a cooling off in the jobs market where just 209,000 jobs were added compared to May's 306. And although this is a good indication and we are going in the right direction, the Fed will still most likely increase rates as the jobs remain robust, though headed in the right direction as the Fed wants to cool down the economy. But we are still seeing the job market is fueling demand. So, with that being said, obviously increasing the rates will decrease the stock price. However, it's important to kind of attempt to think about is this interest rate hike, is it already priced in or not? So with that being said, that rudimentary coverage, we can look into the technical analysis to see what is happening with Amazon. Here we can see Amazon and the 141.23 line seems to be a good support and resistance line that originated back in January 2022. Here we're seeing some upticks here from this line. The break happens around April 2022, and then the first resistance of this line occurs in August 2022. And Amazon has been down the slumps since then, but has gained traction since the beginning of January 2023. What are we seeing here in the stock chart? What I am seeing is a potential bearish rising wedge here as we see the stock price gain steam, bounce off a lower highs line simultaneously with a higher highs line, except the lower, or excuse me, the higher lows line is increasing at a greater slope compared to the higher highs line. If this reading is correct, that this is indeed a bearish rising wedge, we could first see the price drop back down to 126.66, which is this basis line of the Bollinger Band here. This basis line has acted as a bounce point before three times. We see it in March 2023, April 2023, and May. So that would be a good key indicator. If Amazon bounces off this, we could potentially see another increase rally in the stock. If it dips below this basis line, we could potentially see the stock revert back and touch the lower Bollinger Band as it has done here. And for the inverse, it has touched the Bollinger Band, upper Bollinger Band in February, April, and April again. We do see some decreases after touching said upper Bollinger Band. So this could be a quick, nice grab and go scenario there. So if it does touch the lower Bollinger Band, that would be a great uh, entry point. As we have seen in the past, it seems to support an increase in Amazon. The two scenarios I see here, based on what we covered, is a return to the lower Bollinger Band. That would be a great buy time around 121 and 122. Or scenario two is the basis 26 line in the Bollinger Band acts as support and it bounces off. This will then potentially rise to the ceiling slash support that we mentioned earlier, the 141.23 line. With that being said, for Intrendias here, not financial advice, just entertainment. And the entertainment is for a forecast of 141. We are seeing profit margins increase, which is good. And we are also seeing analyst forecasts also discussing for a 140.28. That is the average for the current forecasts. So that resistance line seems to be a good position to look forward to. Turning back to the slides here, quick summary, short term, 65% sell, where the key price point is 126.66, and the buy price will be at 122. If you prefer to be a long-term investor, then here at Intrendias, we suppose Amazon is still a buy, even after a year-to-date rise of 50%. The diverse business that is Amazon, you have e-commerce and data AWS, and that doesn't cover Amazon properly, but it is a diverse business. And the profit margin has been increasing overall since Q1 2022. So they are on the right track. And with COVID, I think e-commerce purchasing and shopping has definitely solidified in consumer behavior for its convenience and their 2-day shipping. And with Prime, you get all these other perks like movies and TV shows and etc. So I hope you enjoyed this short analysis on Amazon. If you did, I hope you would leave a like or comment what you think about Amazon and where the price will go. If you like more content like this, be sure to subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And I will see you in the next one.